Welcome to Linden Elevator's YouTube series on hydraulic elevator valves. Today we're going to be discussing the Dover I-2 and I-3 valve up sections. Dover I-2 and I-3 valves adjust identically the same, so when we talk about the I-2, you can also make the same assumptions for the I-3. The up section of the valve is over on this side. This is the close-up section, or the detailed view of the Dover I-2, I-3 up section. This is our fast speed solenoid. It is only energized by itself. This is the slow speed solenoid. It also is only energized by itself. This is our start adjuster. It's in for smoother, out for firmer. This is our up stop adjuster. It's a very critical adjustment and it affects the start a great deal. It's a very, very touchy adjustment. It's in for smoother, out for firmer. This is our up slow down adjuster. It interacts a great deal with the up leveling adjuster, which we'll point out in just a moment. This is in for smoother, out for firmer. Our pressure relief cartridge is down here at the bottom. If this is over tightened, you'll spike your pressure. Be sure not to over tighten it. The approximate torque is 30 to 35 foot-pounds. Around on the end of the valve over here, we have the low pressure regulator. That's Dover's term. Most everyone else refers to it as bypass. You turn this adjuster in until the car moves, out until the car stops moving, and take another half a turn out. I cannot stress heavily enough, this adjustment needs to be done while the car is at running temperature. Otherwise, the car will stall in the future in leveling. This is the up leveling adjuster. It is in for a higher speed, out for lower speed, and it reacts a great deal with the up slow down adjustment. This is the cutaway section of the Dover I-2 valve. The areas that are in red are the body of the valve, and they've just been painted this way so to highlight what the pistons are going to be doing. We do not have the end plates on either, and there would normally be a spring pushing this piston open, a spring on the down piston pushing it closed, and a spring on the check piston pushing it closed. So there'd be a spring here, here, and here. This would be the normal parked configuration of the valve when it's just sitting at floor level, not running. Oil would normally come up in the up direction or for an up call through this port right here, around the check piston, through the bypass or low pressure regulator piston, and back to the tank. When you register a call, oil pushes this piston closed, cutting off the flow of oil so that it cannot get back to the tank, and this will force open the check piston, allowing the oil to come up through the bottom, through the slots in the check piston, and back out to the jack. This allows the car to move into the up direction at high speed. When the car moves into leveling speed, a portion of the oil is removed from behind the low pressure regulator piston, allowing some of the oil to go back to the tank, reducing the speed of the car, and that also allows the check piston to close slightly. And I don't know if you can see the detail, but there are slots cut in the check piston right here that allow the oil to come through the up leveling adjuster. This is the same 1-inch adjuster that we pointed out earlier. As you turn it in, you make the car go faster. As you turn it out, the car goes slower. This is the cutaway section for the up portion of the valve.